Welcome back to Car Drive Next, at the place where you get the ultimate car insights, without the fluff. And today, it's all about one name that needs no introduction, a legend in its final form, the 2026 Nissan GT-R R35 NISMO. Yes, it's back once more, and maybe for the last time in this form. So buckle up, because we're diving deep into everything from its design to its drive, inside and out. First off, let's talk about presence. The 2026 GT-R R35 NISMO isn't just a car, it's an icon that's stood strong since 2007, but Nissan isn't letting it fade away quietly. This version, likely the swan song of the R35 platform, brings refined aggression with improved aerodynamics, carbon fiber detailing, and subtle but meaningful upgrades that keep it looking fresh. You'll notice immediately how every single angle is sculpted for performance. From the front, the GT-R NISMO shows off the signature V-motion grille, but this time it's wider, darker, and more purposeful. It's flanked by sharper, more angular LED headlamps that give the car an even meaner look. Nissan has worked on airflow management here, the front fascia now channels more air to the intercoolers and brakes, helping this beast breathe better and stay cooler under pressure. The carbon fiber front lip and the vented hood scream racing pedigree. It's a face that means business, and it knows it. Shift your view to the side, and that aggressive silhouette remains unmistakably GT-R. The 2026 NISMO model doesn't deviate wildly from its predecessor, but it wears its upgrades proudly. Carbon fiber fenders reduce weight while adding visual drama. The red accented side skirts are still their signature NISMO touch, and those 20-inch race-forged aluminum wheels are fitted with Dunlop SP Sport Max tires, a wider, stickier, and more performance-oriented than ever before. They're not just for show, they're track-born tech made street legal. As you walk around to the back, it's clear that Nissan hasn't forgotten about the drama. The iconic quad-ring taillights remain still one of the most recognizable rear ends in the industry. The carbon fiber rear bumper and redesigned diffuser enhance downforce, and the large, adjustable carbon rear wing isn't just aesthetic, it provides real aerodynamic stability at high speeds. You've also got 4 massive titanium exhaust tips that not only look aggressive but produce that signature GT-R growl, deeper, louder, and meaner in the 2026 model. Now, let's hop inside. The GT-R has always balanced performance with daily usability, and the NISMO version walks that tightrope perfectly. Inside, the cabin is dark, purposeful, and dressed in Alcantara, leather, and carbon fiber. The red and black NISMO Recaro seats are bolstered aggressively, designed to hold you in place whether you're cruising or carving up apexes. These seats are lighter than the standard GT-Rs, and they look the part too, complete with contrast stitching and embossed NISMO logos. In front of you sits a multifunctional flat-bottom steering wheel, also wrapped in Alcantara with red center marking. The instrumentation is familiar GT-R analog meets digital. You've got a customizable central display showing performance metrics, boost levels, lap timers, G-force data, and more. The center console is clean and straightforward, and no overwhelming touch interface here, just buttons, knobs, and a revised 8-inch infotainment screen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto support. It's intuitive, practical, and quick. What's impressive is how this interior manages to feel premium without being overly flashy. Sound insulation has been improved slightly, but this is still a performance-focused cockpit. You're reminded of that every time you hear the turbos spool or the engine bark. The rear seats, still tiny, but this car was never about family hauling. It's about focus, and the interior reflects that perfectly. But let's get to the meat of it, performance. Because this is where the 2026 GT-R NISMO truly separates itself. Under the hood lies the same 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged V6, hand-assembled in Nissan's Yokohama facility by the famous Takumi master technicians. But for this model, tuning tweaks have pushed it just a bit further. We're looking at 600 horsepower and 481 pounds-feet of torque. Not a massive jump, but power delivery has been sharpened, more responsive, more immediate. The 6-speed dual-clutch transmission has been recalibrated for faster shifts. And the Atessa ETS all-wheel drive system, one of the most advanced in the world, remains a core part of what makes the GT-R so ferociously fast. It delivers mind-bending traction, especially out of corners, and combined with the new Bilstein Damtronic suspension setup, this GT-R is more balanced than ever. It grips harder, rotates quicker, and inspires more confidence at the limit. Acceleration is brutal. 0 to 60 miles per hour happens in just about 2.5 seconds. That's supercar territory, and yet this Nissan does it without needing hybrid gimmicks or $1 million price tag. Top speed is north of 205 miles per hour. And while outright numbers are one thing, it's the way the GT-R delivers them that's truly addicting. It's raw, mechanical, and involving. The steering is laser sharp. The brakes, a courtesy of Brembo carbon ceramic rotors, are massive and fade resistant, and the chassis balance is better than ever thanks to improved weight distribution and aero tuning. Despite its age, the GT-R R35 in this form still feels modern. It still puts a smile on your face. It still feels like it has something to prove, and that underdog spirit, that refusal to bow to time, is what makes it special. On a racetrack, it feels unshakable. On public roads, it feels usable. It walks the line between everyday usability and weekend warrior better than most cars at any price point. Now let's talk pricing. The 2026 Nissan GT-R NISMO doesn't come cheap. Starting around $222,000, it's definitely playing in the big leagues. But when you break down what you're getting, a hand-built engine, race-tuned suspension, advanced AWD, carbon fiber everywhere, it begins to make sense. It's a collector's car, a final evolution of a long-reigning king. It may not have the badge prestige of a Ferrari or Lamborghini, but in terms of capability, it punches right at that level. And for GT-R enthusiasts, this is the ultimate iteration of a car they've grown up idolizing. Will this be the last R35? Probably. Nissan has been tight-lipped about the future of the GT-R nameplate, but if electrification is the next step, this NISMO may well be the last true analog hero in the lineup. And in that sense, it's more than just a performance car. It's a tribute to 2 decades of motorsport, of midnight runs, of video games, and of dream posters on bedroom walls. So what's the verdict? The 2026 GT-R R35 NISMO is a masterpiece of refinement and legacy. It's not reinventing the wheel, instead, it's perfecting what's already an icon. It's a car built for those who know what it is, for those who understand what it represents, and for those who want a piece of the legend before it transitions into the unknown future. Whether you're a lifelong fan or a newcomer to the GT-R world, this version is something special. It's not the flashiest, it's not the newest platform, but it's still one of the most thrilling drives out there, and that's what really matters. Thanks for watching Car Drive Next. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more in-depth reviews, and hit that bell so you never miss a beat. Let us know in the comments, is the 2026 GT-R NISMO the grand finale the R35 deserves, or should Nissan have gone further? We'll see you in the next video. Until then, drive safe, drive smart, and as always, keep pushing forward.